Hello and welcome to another hour of Composers That Time Nearly Forgot. As ever, I am your host, Peter Starkweather. Today, we are looking at a composer from the former European colonial nation of Anchuria, an area making international headlines lately as civil unrest sweeps through the country. The artist in question today is effectively Anchuria's only noteworthy composer, at least in the Western European classical sense, Luiz Prieto. The Prieto family are of primarily German descent, and most known in their various circles as entrepreneurs and activists. Luiz Prieto was born in 1855 in the rural area lying outside of present-day Saint-Bavon, and he died in the city in 1922. He was not the only artist in the family, though the conventional wisdom has held that his success as a composer is owed to the political access that his family name brought him. Particularly around the early 20th century, in the final decades of his life, the Prietos had become rather successfully active in Anchurian politics, and this paved the way to a series of performances that cemented his reputation in the national canon. Luiz Prieto was, generally speaking, a quiet and soft-spoken man, both personally and musically. On a good day, his work can be described as emotionally taut, but exhibiting restraint. On his lesser days, perhaps he can be seen as merely meek. Compared to his contemporaries in Europe, Prieto never really achieved anything particularly rapturous. In fact, he rarely wrote for more than guitar or small chamber ensembles, which lends further credence to the notion that his reputation was built politically rather than musically. Featured today is his so-called Requiem, which is more or less a song cycle using the timeless text of the Requiem Mass. Scored for soprano and guitar, this recording is just over 10 years old. Recorded in Anchuria by the acclaimed Mexican soprano Holly Cedillos in 1962. The movements are short and admirably focused. In an era where music was constantly aspiring to grander and grander heights, Prieto does stand apart from his European counterparts for just how delicate he is willing to be. Our spotlight on Prieto today includes the entire Requiem, as well as his curious arrangement of the Anchurian national anthem, orchestrated in a similar style.